did all natural. It's Sunday night. Oh my gosh. That means it's Sunday night service. And I'm Dani Williamson, and this is Mary Chubenko right here. And she is in my house literally tonight. Mary's in the house. Part two of what are you using? Are your products killing you? Right. Are they toxic?
Yeah. And we learned last week that a lot of them are.
Yes.
And we have to navigate. And sometimes people need some safe options. They're not always all inclusive, but it gives us a place to start. And so that's what we're going to talk about today. We asked ladies what they wanted to hear most about. And we'll try and cover as many as we can, because it's so important on this journey not to get overwhelmed. And so pick one thing that's important to you today and glean that from what we're going to share. Focus on that one thing and then just mark it off your list and then take some notes. There we go.
And so as you get logged on tonight, hit your heart buttons, hit your like buttons, tell us where you're from. Hello, Roxanne, and share this.
Share this. Show me how.
Share this with your people. Share it with your tribe. Start a watch party. Because I'm going to tell you, you're going to be blown away by the information you're going to learn tonight. And we're going to get right into it. You all already know Mary. If you don't know Mary, you're going to join her group, Toxin Free Roadmap on Facebook, and you're going to learn all about Mary. And you can watch last week's on YouTube at Dani Williamson Wellness. But we're going to get right into this because when I tell you we have a powerhouse, would you look at all of this stuff? A powerhouse of things to talk about tonight. It's going to take all of our time. And ask your questions up here. And we love you guys. And we're going to get started. So say a little prayer that we can get it all covered tonight. Because,
So the things that we're going to try and get through are the things that ladies ask about: cleaning supplies, things related to taking care of your dishes, sunscreens, hair products, baby products, and deodorant, which is super, super important.
Mm-hmm.
And so, so that's going to cover kitchen, house, hair, body, smell, those type of things.
That's right.
So you want to start with deodorant?
We're going to start with deodorant because I don't have any on.
I do, but it's not really working too good.
Mine's not working either. I had a hot flash. Anyway, we're going to start with deodorant. Mary, let's start with deodorant. I'm going to share this.
The reason why we're going to start with that is because of all the lymph nodes under our arms. That is the most important place where things are systemically absorbed. Mm-hmm. So our deodorant being safe and clean and free of toxic ingredients is so very, very important. I want to go ahead and tell you guys, the list I'm going to share with you is not inclusive of every clean, safe product out there.
Right.
I have my group, Toxin Free Roadmap. In that, I share a master list that's been compiled from things that I've used that I know are clean, and also people who've reached out to me and said, I love this brand. Is it clean? And if they love how it works and it's clean, it might be listed on my toxin-free master list. But if you may have another brand that you love, Dani just showed me one of her cleaners, and it's not on my list, but it's clean. So this is for you just to have a baby step and something to start with. So deodorants, very, very important. I personally love Scully's. Have you ever heard of Scully's?
I do not know Scully's.
Scully's is a spray deodorant, and it's essential oils. I love it because it's a spray, so I can carry it around with me. And if I didn't bring it tonight, I just give myself a squirt and I get all fresh, because I don't always love. A lot of them are the kind where you rub it on your armpits, and I just don't like to get my fingers dirty.
Oh, I don't like that. Like that pit paste. Yeah, I can't do it. Tried it. Don't like it.
And so I like it because it smells like spearmint, and it's clean. 3 ingredients, I believe, and makes me smell good. It smells like I got kind of perfume on.
Okay.
So we got Scully's. You want to talk about yours?
Well, we sell Smarty Pits in the office, and I learned some things today. So we have several of them that are 100% completely, we know without a doubt, are safe, which would be rosemary mint, the lemon patchouli, the unscented one, lavender, and I think there possibly was another one on there.
Hold on just a second. Here we go.
Yeah, lavender, rose, lemongrass patchouli, rosemary mint, sweet orange bergamot, which is beautiful, and of course the unscented one. Completely 100% we know safe. But what Mary discovered about Smarty Pits, which is, I'm always learning. I bought this from this. I bought it from this company because this woman's mother had breast cancer, and she created a deodorant that was safe for everyone, because the number one spot for breast cancer, ladies, by the way, in case you don't know that, is in the armpit. It's in the tail of Spence area. It's called the tail of Spence. So she wanted a deodorant that was safe. Well, but what Mary discovered when she read the back of one of my bottles, one of my things of this, was that it said fragrance.
Yes. And as I talked about last week, if you've got a product line that you love, like Dani does, sometimes you got to dig a little deeper. So I reached out to the company and I sent them an email. I shared the email with Dani, and all it said to us was, Dani's going to dig a little bit deeper, and it may still be completely safe, but she's going to do due diligence, reach out to the company and get clarity about the other fragrances that are offered.
That's right. But we know those completely are clean and Mary approved.
Yes.
Boom. They got the stamp on them.
Yes.
Done.
So
I love Smarty Pits as well, Lacey. I do. It's good, but I'm going to learn about Scully's.
Yes. Little Seed Farms is very popular. Primally Pure, Rustica Maca Unscented. So those are some good places to start.
Take notes, ladies. Take notes, because this is going to be, like a fire hose at you. Okay. I'm going to type while she's talking.
Yes. All right. So let's get into cleaning. Okay. Because this is one where you can knock out so many options. Sometimes you can find a brand and it really is just one simple item. And that's great, because you can say, what do I do to clean my house? Well, if we have one solution, that's amazing. And so cleaning products. I have recently started using Force of Nature. It's an EPA certified disinfectant. It is like a little science experiment when you make it. I'm going to grab it right here. And basically, I'm going to unplug it.
Okay.
You get this little thing that you plug in, and you fill this with water to the line. You put one of these little tubes in here, an activator. You push the button, and it turns, slam bam, thank you ma'am, your products into an EPA certified disinfectant that you can use pretty much everywhere. And I do. I use it on my countertops. I use it on my floor, doorknobs. It's just simple to know that you've got something that's completely toxin free and easy. The only negative I have found about it is it expires. So you have to use it in 2 weeks, and then it is no longer good. You throw it out. If you don't clean a lot like me, I have to throw mine out sometimes. And then sometimes I'm down to my last few days and I'm just spraying everything just so I use it. It does have a counter on here. So the light turns green, and as the days go by, it'll tell you when it's expired.
Oh,
so
I didn't know that.
When it turns red, it'll tell you, hey, get it off your counter.
And we can use it on everything, pretty much.
As far as I know, that there's no exclusions. Maybe you need to check the granite and stuff, but I haven't found anything.
Force of Nature. Yeah. My ghostwriter who's writing the book for me, she uses Force of Nature. I've never used it, but she thinks it's amazing.
Yes. So definitely look it up.
Okay.
This is the important thing that Dani and I both want you guys to understand. We're not doing you any favors by just spoon feeding you answers.
That's right.
The goal of our community last week, our Sunday night service, was to educate you on how to read the back of labels, to start doing your own research. So don't just go buy this. Go look at their website, research it, understand it, and make a decision for yourself that it's something you want to try or not.
I feel like I'm in church. Yes. Yes, praise God. Yes, do your work. And it's kind of like the preachers, but actually, if you go to church and think the preacher's supposed to spoon feed you the Bible, you are sadly mistaken. Oh, I don't get enough out of my preacher. I got to change. Well, you're not really supposed to he's supposed to give you the seed, and you're supposed to take and make it grow, right? Yeah. Right.
Personal responsibility is something that we're lacking, but it's so important, especially when you want to protect your family.
So what about branch basics?
Branch basics is good. Yeah.
Okay, let me add that to it. Okay.
We just got started. So on my list, and Dani's going to talk about these in just a second, but cleaning products, branch basics is awesome.
Okay.
I've used them before I found Force of Nature.
Okay.
Counterculture is good. I honestly love Norwex countercloths.
Yeah, me too. I wish I'd had mine. Yeah.
Yeah. The consumables, I'm not 100% on, because they use some things I'm not comfortable with, and I know they're reformulating, but I don't even get into the consumables. But the cloths, I love. I mop my floor with a Norwex mop, and usually water a lot of times, or maybe a drop of essential oils. So I'm really simple when it comes to cleaning. So I do love the Norwex cloths.
Okay.
Force of nature, counterculture. And then you wanted to ask about.
Let me tell you, have you guys used this? This is an all natural based, probiotic based cleaner. And my friends Chrissy and Paul, who own the Dotted Lime, they gave this to me because this is what they're using in the restaurant now. And I met the owners of this company. This is from Colioca Company. And if anybody uses this, say it up there, because I tell you what, it is fantastic. And it had 1 or 2 studies, like clinical studies on it. And I think it was against staph or strep. I can't remember because it's been 2 months since I've learned it, and a lot's happened in 2 months. But this
I only
is
give myself 48
phenomenal product right here. Clean, clean, clean. And it's Colioca Company. I don't know anything about them. I know the owners, but they're in Colioca, Tennessee, and you can look it up. And I've just typed it up here, and I will pop it. Now, this is not all inclusive. So what I'm sharing is I'm typing as fast as she's talking. Okay. You need to go to her group and you need to get the list.
Oh yeah. The list the list is there for my ladies that are in my community. And the ingredients, Dani showed it to me and she's like, how is this? I said, it looks great. And I've heard about probiotic cleanser. So that can be something that I would probably add, especially if it performs well. That's the other part of this toxin.
About that.
Yeah. We want products where people are like, yeah, this really works. There are clean products, but if they don't work good, I mean, we're kind of picky about stuff like that.
Oh, look, Lacey, I'm so glad you love Colioca Cleaner. Yay! Good. Yeah. And they're local, and I'm telling you, I'm a big believer in supporting local.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. And that's another thing we discussed. If we can start focusing on these companies that are providing safe options for us, it will certainly, and they see the market is there for that, which we know it is. People just have to be aware that their products are clean. We're going to encourage more entrepreneurs to jump off with their ideas that are clean and safe and toxin free. And we're going to have more choices in the future.
You bet.
Okay. Laundry detergent. Are we ready to get it? Oh, laundry. Wait, you want to do thieves?
Oh, thieves cleaning. Where is it? Oh, I got it right here. Thieves. Oh, we got so much in here. Thieves. So you all know me. I'm a Young Living lover. I love Young Living. I've used Young Living for years. Thieves household cleaner is phenomenal. Now I've used it forever. It does smell incredible. Smells just like Thieves, even though this one hasn't been opened. You can smell it through the bottle, right?
Yeah, smell it.
Yeah. And it's safe. So I had Mary look at it because I was like, well, gosh, maybe it's not, and it is, and it's clean. And boy, it will clean wood floors like there's no tomorrow. If you have a steamer, I put a little bit of this in the steamer with water. It cleans wood floors like there's no tomorrow. Yeah. So it's really good. Those of you that use Young Living and you've never used Thieves cleaner, you can do it. If you're a doTERRA person, then I don't know if On Guard makes a cleaner or not.
Yeah. And as a disclaimer, because Dani asked me and I said, I use doTERRA oils and I use Young Living oils. I actually use both. But when it comes to their consumables, every product, you need to look at the back of the label because both companies use some ingredients that I personally find questionable, whether it's retinol palmitate or phenoxyethanol or PEGs. And so that specific, the mouthwash in Thieves is clean. She had me check that out too.
Yeah, here's that's what we should have done right before. Here's our mouthwash. Gosh, yes. Well, I'm going to tell you, this is strong stuff, but the mouthwash is clean.
Yeah.
But what's not, are we going to talk about?
Well, you can get your hand soap if you want.
The hand soap is it's not horrible, but it's got retinol palmate in it.
And we didn't cover that last week. That was something that was on my list to cover.
But look how big this stupid thing is, like a weight for me. And look how much I have of it, but we're going to use it.
Yeah.
And I ordered this big one when COVID happened because I was using it at the office.
Yeah.
So it's not going to kill you it's better than what they get in your other offices, guaranteed, but it's not I won't buy it again.
She's going to use it up.
I'm going to use it up.
And then we're going to share with you something that's better.
That's right.
So just buyer beware. I know that there's a lot of loyalty to both of those essential oil brands, but remember your loyalty should be to your family.
Yes.
Right. So use what benefits you and ignore the rest. And that's where you have to be careful. Okay, so let's
Laundry?
get into laundry
Oh,
detergent.
I'm so excited. And I just ordered this, what she's doing. It should be here tomorrow.
So this is fun. Okay. And I love my green fills. We have an Airbnb. So I just ordered a whole new package for them, our Airbnb. So it came in. So I'm going to show you guys what we got in the mail and kind of talk about it. First of all, I love this company because they're clean. I also love that they offer so many items that are clean. So you can check a lot of things off of your list, and they encourage not wasting plastic.
Yes.
So you're going to get a BPA-free plastic container, but then you're going to receive things that you are recyclable to refill and reuse. And that's very important. So what do they have? Let's start with this just because we talked about hand soap. They have a aloe hand soap that is safe and clean, comes with a pump. And actually what I'm showing you, almost everything in this is in one of these special packages they have.
Yes.
Which you certainly need to be an affiliate for that.
I am actually in the process of that.
Yeah.
So
you
I just
certainly
reached
should.
out to them when I ordered mine.
Awesome.
My Green, FILLS.
Yes. My Green Fills.
Yeah. And Stephen Azell, who owns that company, is in the same community group that I'm in with JJ Virgin, the Mindshare. And I reached out to Stephen Azell and asked him if he would come on Sunday night service and talk about why they started their product. 2 years ago, I met him at Mindshare and he gave out products. And I used them, but I didn't know anything. You're so overwhelmed at conferences and stuff. And I wish I'd have gotten on board with it then, because they're only like 3 years old. So maybe they were a year old when I first met him.
Yeah.
So fingers crossed, y'all say a prayer that he shows up.
Yes, absolutely. So now going into, they offer in that collection a fruit and veggie wash. I left the sprayer at home. But again, the ingredients are simple. Oh man, and I just they're simple, they're clean, and you get a couple of packs in the beginning order. So, to clean your fruit and vegetables, because you totally need to do that. Laundry wash. This is how it comes. So you get you mix your packet, fill it up. It's good for HE and regular, and all the instructions are there, simplified. Because some people like a liquid laundry detergent because the powders don't always dissolve for some people that are clean. I do have some other laundry recommendations, but this is kind of the golden child right now. I do recommend, if you have any sensitivity to smell at all, I recommend, if you want to get this, request the unscented. If it's not an option, just shoot them a quick email. The scented, some people may love it. It is a safe fragrance. It's a lot of oils, a lot of powerful oils. I opt for the unscented because I just am really sensitive to fragrances, and I'm so used to things not.
I didn't know that when I ordered it. I didn't know that. I'll get the scented in because I've already shipped it. Yeah. They literally shipped it the same day, so I didn't. By the time she told me you could make a choice, I didn't. Yeah.
Anyway. And you make, after people use it and get their stuff out of the dryer, it's not overpowering at all. So you may absolutely love it. Okay. So they also have a final rinse. So
I don't even use a rinse because I did know like Downy and stuff like that was bad for you, and Bounce. My mom just lived on Bounce. Bounce everywhere.
Citric acid, sodium chloride, tetrasodium salt, and lots of love. That's it. And so
say that, lots of love.
They do that. It's at the end of every ingredient. Lots of love. You need to ask them about that tagline. Mm-hmm. That gets us ladies every time. Lots of love.
I could use lots of love.
They also have this Dryer Angel. So these are a lot of. It has vanilla, rose, lemongrass, lilac, orange bergamot. These are essential oil blends, and it comes with a little packet that you can throw in your dryer for those of you who want some smell. And Dani smelled it.
I think it smells incredible.
Yeah. Better than nothing.
I'm so excited about this. I am so mad that I did not, but I think you learn about things when it's time.
Yeah. Now, several ladies are like, but what do you get stains out with? Well, they have a stain stick. I can attest this works wonderfully. So you have a stain, wet it, rub it on there. Again, the ingredients are all clearly disclosure is so important. So it's got coconut and olive oil, water, sodium hydroxide, oxalic acid, and different terpenes of pine oil and lemon oil. And then you also get, hey, it's just me. And then they also have an enzyme stain remover. So you use this to mix up your little paste. So you mix this with some of the laundry wash. So your enzyme remover and some laundry wash has the directions on here. And then you have it if you need some extra boost in your cleaning. It says to use a tiny scoop per load. That's tiny. So a little bit goes a long way.
What is that?
This is an enzyme stain remover. So
I need that.
Yeah. So and you pre-mix it. So you got your laundry detergent in here with a little bit of this in, and you mix it up and you got it for whenever you need it. And the last thing that I brought is they also have an Oxy Boost. So if you need some extra boost to that, and you can use it again in your HE washers or your standard washers. And so these are all great things that come in the package for you guys to try.
I've gone through so much OxyClean in my life. Look, this is what's in my laundry. Oh Lord, there are Tyler laundry people cult group following out there. Smell this. That is $112 right there. I get it for Christmas every year from my stepmother. She's going to be horrified because there's no ingredients. So there's no, this is the Tyler Candle Company that's so poisonous. I know if they're watching, I'm going to get, if you find this functional medicine provider dead, you're going to know what happened. Tyler Candle. This literally has like a cult following, this group does of because it smells so good, but I'm sure it's toxic, but I'll use it. Yeah. Does anybody know anything about this? Because
I see already it says something about musk, which is a concern to me because musk can be one of those fragrances that are definitely toxic and concerned.
Yeah, it doesn't say what's in here. That's really sad. There's no ingredients at all.
We need to Google
that. Is ridiculous for laundry. You use one capful. That's why it costs that much. You only use one capful and it lasts for forever and ever.
Yeah. Okay, but there's some other options. So Molly Suds is a great clean option.
Okay.
Yeah. Laundry magnets are an option. Soapberry soap nuts are an option. And
soap nuts.
Yeah. I've never done those because they seem a little too expensive.
What are they called?
They're soap nuts. They're actually I don't, since I haven't used them, the clean and safe.
My mind goes in the horrible.
Let's see here. I was looking. Now see, Jamie says that my green pills are way better than Molly Suds. But Molly Suds is a clean option and work wonderful if you want a powder formula. I just like that this covers so many other bases. It's got an enzyme, it's got the stain stick, it's got a hand pump soap, it's got veggie wash, and a dryer freshener, it even has a thing to clean your washing machine.
Oh, and I heard that and when I was reading on their website, you can use that cleaner in your dishwasher and it will clean your dishwasher like there's no tomorrow.
Yeah.
That's what the picture said.
No tomorrow.
No tomorrow.
Okay.
It's a tomorrow.
So we got them all right. And Branch Basics also has a laundry detergent.
Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't put it on there.
Okay. So there we go.
Let me add it. So y'all just add Branch Basics.
Okay, dishwasher detergent. Speaking of dishes,
my gosh.
So I will show you what I use.
Dishwasher.
I use. Let me see which Better Life. I get this off of. I think it's Amazon. Better Life.
Better Life. Never heard of it.
Yeah, me neither. Until I got into a group and I needed some clean dish detergent. And so I think I have about 6 bottles of this under my counter because when I buy it, it's like just give me a bunch of it. So. Better Life dishwashing gel. There is Eco Me fragrance-free dishwashing soap.
Okay.
And then Mama Suds auto dishwashing powder. So those are some places to start again, ladies.
Mama Suds.
Yeah.
Auto
dishwashing powder.
I don't know about any of these. Y'all use any of these? I use that dishwasher detergent too. Terry, you're on top of it. You girl, I tell you what, Terry.
Do you know anything about Terry?
No, I don't know anything about her.
Terry was diagnosed with breast cancer. We met when Elizabeth was probably just in hospice or had just passed away. She reached out to me because she had followed our journey. I don't know. She may have seen me here. I can't really remember, Terry. So she has done all the natural things. She got infrared sauna. She goes and does infusions. I mean, this lady, Terry, is a lady who has a reason to investigate.
Yes.
And she is on top of it. She will reach out to me. And if I don't know the answer, she is on top of it. She goes to the company and she digs deep. So I absolutely
thank you, Terry.
Yes.
Thank you.
And so she just had her double mastectomy, and this week she's actually recuperating from reconstructive surgery without breast implants. And so she's in pain, I'm sure.
Good for you, sis.
I'm so glad
and
she's
here
here.
you are watching tonight. Proud of you. Girl, ladies, give this woman a round of applause and put some hearts up for her because, oh my goodness, Terry, what a story. What a story.
Yep.
Well, breast implants, we know we have all kinds of.
So anyway, I'm so thankful that I met her. She chose to partner with Crunchy, which I love because she didn't need to partner with a company, but she loved what it represented. She loved the community. And so she is my side sister and I consider her a dear friend. So,
oh man.
And I don't think I've ever met her. We just chat all the time.
Something. Well, we need to make, where does she live? She lives here?
She lives in between I guess officially Murfreesboro, right, Terry? But it's sort of.
Well, then you need to come to the office, Terry, and you need to meet. You need to come up and
say hello.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
So, all right.
Okay.
Dish liquid. We're going to do a comparison. So, because I've done this before too. So this is what I use. It's called Eco Me Natural Planet Dish Soap. So that's a clean option. Doing pretty good, actually.
Yeah.
Dr. Bronner's liquid Castile soap that you can make yourself, DIY.
I put that on the dishwasher stuff.
Oh, it's okay.
That ought to be fun.
Oh, gosh. Somebody will say you've ruined my dishwasher.
I'll delete that one and redo it.
Bubbles
I'll
are
delete
everywhere.
it and redo it. I don't think I can.
And Better Life also has a dish soap. So Better Life, which was this company.
Okay.
They also have a dish soap.
Okay.
So when you're shopping, I guess you have to, both of these companies have a dishwasher liquid and a dish soap.
And they both are safe.
Yes.
Better Life and Eco Me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I got for you there.
Okay. Excellent.
So
this is what was under my counter, and she says it's decent.
Yeah. So
it's not going to kill me.
Yeah. But it has the number one fragrance. So fragrance is a concern, but then the second ingredient is sodium lauryl sulfate, which is really bad. And
I didn't buy that.
How
just
does
so
this
you know.
happen? It's like it's
Sprouts. Jackson brought it when he moved back in. He had it. Now I'm not much better, but what did I have before this? Well, yeah, I had even probably worse. I had Myers Clean Day. That liquid verbena. I mean, lemon verbena. Liquid verbena. And I'm not even drinking because I'm still on the detox.
I'm trying to understand because on both. No,
I drink my water out of wine glasses.
For me?
Yes, it's for you.
Well, I thought she's got two glasses here, and I didn't know what was in either one of them. Well,
water, vodka, or moonshine.
No, nothing.
It's straight water.
I brought my San Pellegrino, and I didn't realize she got that water for me.
Oh, look here.
What?
Blur is a new laundry detergent company in Florida, small business, family owned, great product. Blur.
We'll check.
We need to look that up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, and this is how this community is how we learn.
Yes.
So if there's something, we can check it out. You can check it out. We're a community, so we have to help each other. I mean, I don't have all the answers, and Dani doesn't have all the answers.
Oh Lord!
But
no,
let me just show you
this.
greenwashing here. We're at Sprouts.
Yes.
And we got this pretty little orange.
Yes.
And we're like,
citrus.
Oh,
Citrus is so clean and so good.
Sodium.
So
it is not good. That is bad. Okay.
Oh gosh, this is awful.
Where are we off to next? What else have I got circled? We covered deodorant. All right. And I've had requests about sunscreen.
Sunscreen. Here we go.
So
yeah.
For your face, I recommend Crunchy. There is a reason why. It has some great nourishing ingredients. It is got non-nano zinc.
This is my personal one.
Have you figured out how to put it on without getting
You all, my neighbor, I didn't pay any attention to it. I put it all over my face. I was as white as that bottle back there, not paying any attention. I looked like, well, I was white, like really white. And I went
Like zinc
outside
oxide
and was
white.
talking to my neighbor, and he just kept looking at me. He never said a word. So never said a word. And I came inside. I looked like, oh my gosh, Casper. And I called her. I said, this stuff is horrible. I'm sending it back. It's the worst sunscreen I've ever seen.
So I had to give her a little tutorial about how to get it absorbed in. And so it is an amazing facial sunscreen. It's got great ingredients. Sometimes there's a learning curve. You need to be properly exfoliated, properly hydrated. Sometimes you might want to mix it with your moisturizer if you're struggling. And then you just give it a nice massage, not just gentle. You need to give it a massage because zinc oxide actually doesn't need to be visible for it to work. Did you know that? You see, we got this white stuff all over our bodies. If you don't rub that in, you're not getting the full effects and the full protection of a sunscreen with zinc oxide. So it is very important that we get those things rubbed in. I didn't either. I've learned that. But for our body, my personal favorite is Babo. Let me grab the line. They just came out with I fell in love with one. I think it was for sensitive skin. I found it, I think, at some crazy sale, and I used it and I loved it. And then I started researching the company more. This is the baby version. I love this, and it is clean and it's mineral based. And they use Babu. I always recommend in this line, and I do really like the line, but I recommend you always go for the unscented whenever you can. And always still read the back of the label. So where it's possible, they will be using organic ingredients. Of course, there are some things that can't be organic, like zinc oxide can't be organic. But if an ingredient can be, they typically are using organic ingredients. Also, Badger. Garden Goddess. I've lost her again. Garden Goddess.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you about Garden Goddess.
Was it something bad?
Well, it was terrible. You can't get it to rub in.
Okay. Well, that's
awful.
Yeah. So these are safe options.
It is terrible. Garden Goddess. I got to Florida, sprayed it all over me. Horrible. I couldn't even get it off. Jackson could not get it off his body. This is what's in my closet, which was old. Well, this came from Jackson. This is probably terrible. Panama Jack.
Oh, yeah.
Jack.
Oh, yeah. And I brought one that was bad too. What did I do with it? Yeah.
Kiss my face.
And the reason why I wanted to bring these is because last week, again, there was a couple of ingredients I didn't hit. And in your sunscreens, it's very important for you to avoid is oxybenzene and I don't know how to spell these. Well, they're here, but ostenochemicals, these words right here. We don't want these. These are all bad ingredients. So oxasalate and oxynoxate. Yeah, put those glasses on and type those out. So those are the things that you don't want.
Octinoxate, oxynoxate, oxysalate. And then say that 10 times with
and oxybenzene. And they're going to be under the active ingredients. So right when you get the bottle, it's typically going to be at the very top. If you're in Toxin-Free Roadmap, type one of those words at the top on the search bar, and you're going to see why we want to avoid those things. And so that's why we want something that's mineral-based. A physical sunscreen is going to give you the absolute best protection. A physical sunscreen, in theory, shouldn't even really have to be applied because it doesn't come off until you physically remove it. So as a broad spectrum, my preference is zinc oxide as opposed to titanium dioxide. Zinc oxide is absolutely an amazing physical sunscreen. And so that's what you want to look for. Obviously, Garden Goddess doesn't need to be written down. I've never tried it.
Yeah, you won't like it.
Badger's okay. Again, Badger is difficult to rub in. That is why I like the Babu, because I found that you can rub it in really fairly easily. And they also have a spray bottle, which concerns me, but it doesn't have a propellant in it. And that's important as well. So Babu does have a sunscreen that
I can't read that last word. What's
okay,
that say?
I'll spell it for you.
Yeah.
Okay. OC. No, it's not. Oh, that's the wrong one. Holy smokes. I got it on a piece of paper.
We're so
right here.
old, we can't read anymore. What has
And I'm
happened?
so vain. I'm not.
I'm typing this out for you all to avoid in sunscreen. Octinoxate, octisalate. Good gosh.
I have a whole paper on it. Hold on.
Fragrance, of course.
Shoot fire.
Please hold, ladies and gentlemen. Please hold. Please hold.
We will be with you shortly.
Panama Jack. Look at that. Reef friendly, cruelty free, PABA free, gluten free. I mean, why would there be gluten in your sunscreen to begin with? Good Lord. Paraben free.
Gosh.
Oxybenzone.
Yes, that one. That was one we were going to talk about last week, but I didn't have time to get it done. So,
okay. So this is to avoid, usually in active ingredients, right?
Correct. So
I hope you all appreciate this tonight, guys, because this is about to give me a nervous breakdown. Yeah, look, and you think Kiss My Face is good stuff. Remember how we used to love Kiss My Face? Oh, I'd buy it. I was so excited to spend money on Kiss My Face because I was doing so great. Kiss My Ass is what it should be called.
Do what comes naturally. Oat protein complex, paraben free. See,
yeah, it's all greenwashing.
Yeah, it's all greenwashing. All right. I'll get these.
That's right. If you can't pronounce it, it's not good for you. If you can't eat it, don't use it.
Yeah.
No, that's not really true. You probably wouldn't want to eat this, but even though it's safe.
Okay. Let's just go ahead and merge into some lotions since we're in the like that line. So I also like Babu for their moisturizing cream. Now, this one is, I just like it because Sergey's hands where he works, they get real dry. So this is more heavy duty. It's got oat milk, calendula, and it's for face and body. It's for very dry, sensitive skin, clean ingredients.
Babu. What a name. I love that name, Babu. Babu.
And you ladies, most of these you have to order online. The great thing to do is to, like pay attention for when they have sales. And that's what I did. When they had a 40% off sale, I ordered probably $120 worth of sunscreen and lotions because it is expensive. And most of these things will have sales at certain times. So I try to always alert my community when there's a sale for them to stock up. That is not the only one we have to recommend though. For body lotions. There is Earth Mama, Deep Steep. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Dr. Bronner's is safe.
I love Dr. Bronner's. Before I even knew about anything healthy, I used Dr. Bronner's. Boy, you talk about want to wake yourself up. Make a bath with that peppermint, Dr. Bronner's. Woo! It will light up your private parts. I can tell you that. I laid down in that thing. I jumped up quicker than anything. That's like the day I went to the bathroom. I put clove all on I had an oral surgery and I put clove, Young Living oil. And I went to the bathroom. I didn't wash my hand. Well, I don't know. I don't guess I did. Went to the bathroom and wiped. I came screaming out of the bathroom at Cool Springs Family Medicine, clove on my, just be careful with your private parts. They're sensitive.
Disclaimer by Dani.
Disclaimer. Okay, Dr. Bronner's got it.
Let's see here. Yes, you can use your HSA card when you're purchasing sunscreens. Most of you can.
Yes.
We do that. So it's always good to keep that in mind. Thank you for that. And let's see here. What else are the comments? All right. Almond Dr. Bronner smells like heaven. Good
yes, it does. Oh, almond Dr. Bronner's. Okay.
Avalon Organics. And Primally Pure, which I've never used either one of those products, but
I've used Avalon before.
How do you like them?
I must not, because
here's the thing. Some people want a low price point. And so some of these may be a lower price point.
Yes.
And make it possible for you to use clean ingredients, whereas there might be something that works a little bit more better, but it's more expensive. And so we want to include anything you don't want to exclude things that are cheaper if they're safe, because they're going to fill a niche for someone. So if maybe it's a less expensive option. Mm-hmm. Okay. So we got that. Now, Dani wanted bubble bath.
Yes, bubble bath.
Oh, you know
because-
what? I guess we'll go ahead and transition into baby.
Okay.
Because that's going to get into bubble bath.
Baby.
Yeah.
Because
So,
I'm a baby.
yes. Let me find my baby stuff. Let's see here.
Oh, baby was on the first page. I could sworn I
This is
saw it.
probably not the first page. That's
Oh.
the thing, is me like messing everything up. Da-da-da-da-da. It should be in here. Yeah.
Baby was on one of these.
Maybe I missed something.
So I wanted bubble bath, men, makeup, facial. Sorry, guys.
wait.
Y'all typing.
Got it. Okay. So there's a lot of stuff when it comes to babies.
Yeah, there's a whole lot of stuff.
So Dani wanted a clean bubble bath. Again, we're going back to Babu. I do always recommend that you choose the unscented. Now, I'd love to share with you when I want to know more about fragrances. I always do. So I love what they said about, probably didn't do a screenshot of it. Shoot, fire, Mary.
While you're looking for that, Steve Johnson says, what about Palmer's products?
Don't know. Have to see the back of the bottle.
Okay, so we have to look at we'll take a look.
Basically what the fragrance, if you go into Babu and you look at the frequently asked questions, this actually says it has natural fragrance. Okay, there's a flag there. That means you have to investigate more. When you go to the frequently asked questions and it says, what does natural fragrance mean? It will tell you, it means it's essential oils in some form, whether it's distillate or they've been extracted in some way. Is that good enough for me? I mean, it is good enough for me, but it may not. But if you want to be truly, truly safe, they got plenty of unscented. So go for the unscented. And the bubble bath is Alana approved. And so this one is actually oat milk and calendula, but I would recommend unscented and just put a drop of your essential oil in there besides mint.
That's right.
Yeah. Okay. Poofy Organics is great for baby products. We won't do all of these, but
okay.
California Baby.
Okay.
And then Babu. I think that's some good options.
Mm-hmm.
You guys have anything out there that you want to throw up and I can see? For baby wipes, this is a big deal.
You bet it is.
Oh, so with Babu, they're 3-in-1 wipes across the board. No, they have phenoxyethanol in them. So that is the one thing that I found in that company. Do not use their 3-in-1 wipes. They have lots of different options.
Steve, you need to check those Melaleuca wipes because Steve's who I went horseback riding with yesterday all day. And so he had Melaleuca wipes in the truck. And I think there was phenoxyethanol in it. I looked at it real quick. Yeah. So Melaleuca, we're going to talk a little bit about greenwashing.
Okay. So for baby wipes, we have Joonya, and that's Joonya.
Okay.
And
Joonya, I've never even heard of that.
Me neither, but I hadn't had a baby in a while.
Thank God.
Honest Company.
Oh, I like them.
Yeah.
Okay.
And across the board, you got to look at the back of their labels.
Yep.
But and Betts and Emmy. Betts, Betts,
Mm-hmm.
and Emmy.
Okay.
And Jackson Reese.
Never heard of any one of them.
Me neither.
Not
well,
at
the
all.
Honest Company I have.
Yeah. Other than that, yeah.
I don't want to get into all that.
Okay.
Unless we have time, we'll circle back around.
Earth Mama Angel Baby. I don't know what that is.
Earth Mama. Yeah, Earth Mama is wait. No, I don't. It might be fine. Earth Mama is a good company, but I don't have it on my list, but it doesn't.
Dr. Bronner's has an unscented baby soap also. So it's probably good.
Probably.
Most like maybe not. Who knows?
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet it is though.
But yeah. Okay. And all right. So we will circle back around if we have time, but let's get into shampoo.
Oh, there we go.
Shampoo.
Okay. This is a big one, guys.
My hair is almost as curly as Dani's. It's just straight today because it's long. And sometimes I just want to have long hair. Your hair is probably down to your waist when you straighten
almost to my waist. Mm-hmm.
So I am a colored, curly-haired girl, which means my hair is dry and damaged.
Okay.
And you're probably the same.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
So I personally love Innocence Organics. It's clean. It is a professional line. I like that it works well for my hair. So I kind of stopped with them when I found them. It was like I really
Intersense.
like-
Is that what you said?
Yep.
Yes.
Yes.
INNERSENSE. Yes.
So they have small little kits you can buy.
Mm-hmm.
So if you want to try it, it's like a sample kit, and it'll ask you questions about, what about your hair and give you the perfect options. So these are things that I use. I use the hydrating shampoo, hydrating conditioner. I love this conditioner. Hydrating hair mask, because my hair needs it. I have curly hair, and I like the Quiet Calm Curl Control. I usually put about a half a dollar size and rub it all over my hair. And they also have I Create Finish. Dani was wanting a hairspray. And so this is their hairspray.
Oh.
So I'm probably going to leave this with you. So
Yeah,
you
I
can see
need
if you
some.
like it.
Thank you.
I don't use it a whole lot.
You don't? Oh, I love hair. Well, my hair is so big.
And why not put some spray on it to make it bigger?
It smells good. I like big hair. I cannot lie.
I also
I like big hair. Let's see what happens.
I create waves.
Keep going.
Excuse us. I create waves. If you have that, like you want to be at the beach look, and then this inner piece smells really good. So if you want definition,
Woo! Look at that. I look like an 80s hairband now.
smell that. That's
Worse than that.
that defines your.
Ooh, that smells good.
This is a whip, an inner piece whipped cream texturizer.
Whip it.
So I mean, that's maybe if you have thin, oilier hair, it wouldn't work, but that's my personal favorite. I have no affiliation with any of these companies.
I
So
like this.
good. I
See,
hope you like it.
this hairspray.
Good.
Yeah.
Well, good.
Smells
Good.
good.
Well, check that off your list.
Okay, good. That's something because, White Rain, yeah, and Tresemme, that's what I grew up with. And Aquanet.
Yeah. See, I was using
I
all
didn't,
the
I didn't use-
Matrix
I
and
don't
all of
have
that.
any of that.
stuff.
Yeah, you had all the.
Okay. So Rahu.
Wait, what's this hair care?
This is hair care in
Okay.
general. Yeah.
Okay.
Rahu, RAHUA.
Okay.
Karina Organics.
Okay.
There is a company called, I don't know if you pronounce the EH on the end, but I call it Evolve.
Okay.
And Morocco Method,
Never heard of any of this.
and then Plain Company. And Plain is with an E.
Huh.
You're so good at being able to type all that stuff.
I
in.
do 22 things at once. So,
Yeah, and so we covered so I'm trying to look and see if we've knocked some extra stuff off. So InnerSense has got, well, hold on a second. Wellness Mama. I've had people ask if Wellness Mama was good.
mhm.
Wellness Mama's ingredients are clean. The people who have tried it in my community weren't really wowed by the performance. And so, women we're particular about,
Yes.
what we're using.
Yes,
on our
we
hair.
are. I mean, my hair is, yeah,
it's important.
it is.
So, you can just try. There's some options to try. Now, when it comes to like hairspray, we talked about the InnerSense I Create Finish. Away, OWAY. Also,
This is straight up hairspray.
I guess.
I mean, that's what we're talking about, hairspray.
Yeah,
No,
this is hairspray. Oh, this is a trick. Am I on Jeopardy?
what's it? Second one?
Nature's Brand, which I've heard of Away, but and I've used some Away before, but Nature's Brand I've never heard of.
Okay. Okay.
And then mousses again for
Ooh.
Dani. InnerSense Organics has a mousse. Away also has a mousse called Flux, FLUX. Roxanne saying something?
I don't know.
No, okay. I'm looking. Holding my
Lighter up. Go 80s hair. Woo-wee. Look at this hair. Yes.
And then we get into dry shampoo. I don't know if anybody uses dry
I
shampoo.
don't
Okay.
at all. But a lot of people do use dry shampoo.
Well, I'll tell you, Crunchy setting powder, when I use a dry shampoo, and I have been using it more lately, is amazing. I don't even have to color it. It's a setting, the translucent finishing powder. There's one ingredient. It's silica amorphous. That's it. And it absorbs great. And so I just get a big powder brush and I dot it in. You can add some cocoa powder if you want, but that's a great safe option. Any of you already using Crunchy and you need a dry shampoo, lasts forever. And it's a great option.
Okay.
Also, InnerSense has a dry shampoo. And Primally Pure has a dry shampoo. And Green and Gorgeous. Oh,
We're getting there.
we're running
Green
tight.
and gorgeous.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, plus gorgeous. Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Well, no. I got it.
All right. Is there something else?
Candles.
Candles. Oh, I forgot. And perfume. Let's
Candles.
cover those real quick. So recently,
Perfume.
I learned about a company that I've absolutely fallen in love with, and there'll be more information. It's in my group, but it's a clean burning candle. It is clean ingredients, small batches, hand poured. It is called Sea Love. Okay. So they have, I do have a link where you can save 10% for this, but it's delicious. It's almost like when you're so used to burning or diffusing essential oils, it's so nice to have a candle that you know is not toxic.
This is incredible because candles are extremely toxic.
Yes.
And I used to buy those candles from the dollar store that were cotton scent. I can't tell you how many I went through of those things for $1.
Yeah.
That's probably what's wrong with
full
me.
of phthalates and
Oh, I'm
parabens
sure.
and all the things.
What's the name of that company? Sea Love.
Sea Love, yes. And if you get, I love their subscription box because I was going through them so fast. I just love them so much. So if you get a subscription box, like this is my autumn subscription box. It comes like this, gives you what the next month's flavors are. And this month we got cashmere, which Dani loved, and palm.
That's great.
I've only had one scent that wasn't my wheelhouse in like probably 20 that I've gotten. So, so I love them.
How can they get that code from you to do it?
It's TFR 10.
What? TFR
That's
10.
Toxin Free Roadmap 10.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yes. So just check them out. But again, get on their site and read about them so that you understand.
That's right.
But these are coconut soy blend. They're sourced. She talks about the sourcing. The wick is organic cotton. So it's a clean burn. So that is.
And we like a clean burn.
Clean burn.
All right. Got it.
All right. And then as far as perfumes go, I'm not a big perfume.
Me
lady.
either. I don't wear any perfume.
But there are some safer options for you guys to look into. And I have tried them before. And the nice thing is that they, Amber Essence.
Oh, that's what, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know about it. I know about the other two.
Oh, I like that. Yeah. I use that.
What is it?
Well, it's an oil. So I don't consider it a perfume,
Okay.
but yeah.
So, and
It
then
smells good.
Skylar and Fleur. So
Oh.
Skylar is SKYLAR and Fleur. And what I want to share is we talked about BHAs and BHTs last week, and you ask what they're in. So they can be in fragrances like this, like perfumes. And so Fleur specifically talks about some of the dangers. And I wanted to share with you what they, of course that's going to happen. Share with you what they, now what happened right there? I'm touching it. There we go. Okay. So their fragrances are free of BHT, phenoxyethanol, parabens, phthalates, polycyclic, and alicyclic musks. Musks are a big concern. Remember when we used to wear musks when we were teenagers?
Yeah, I remember.
But that is a very toxic, I think it's synthetic ingredient to be aware of. So they don't use those. And so those are the things that set them apart. Are they like totally safe? That's up for you to decide, but they are much safer options than what you're going to buy anywhere else. So if you're needing a fragrance, I recommend those companies for options. Did anybody ask? And you can get sample packs. Yes, you can pick samples. So you can get like, I think it's $15 and you can get 3 fragrances.
Wow.
And that's pretty much all I need for the year.
Okay, yeah, me too. Yeah. Okay.
So what else? How about nail polish?
Yeah, let's go to nail polish.
So especially,
Are you guys loving this? If you are, hit your heart buttons.
Sure. I think you should talk about feminine hygiene products.
Feminine hygiene.
I think that's more important right now. So tell us why it's important and what you recommend.
How do you spell FEMINE? Feminine products. Well,
because you have,
what do you have on yours?
well, you're
What do
the
you
dot,
use?
aren't you?
Yeah, I love the dot cup. So that's
I
my
don't have
favorite.
a uterus, so I don't use these.
I have one, but I don't need anything. So I love the dot. So when we get into feminine care products, you know, cotton is one of the most toxic, if not the toxic crop in the United States. It has more Roundup, glyphosate on it than any other product, than any other crop out there. And then they take that Roundup ready cotton and they bleach it with Clorox bleach. And then you stick it in your vagina decade after decade after decade after decade. And you wonder why you have endometriosis, PCOS, horrible cramping, clots coming out, infertility, just all the things that could happen. Your vagina is a very vascular organ, and what you put in it is through your bloodstream. So all of that being said, I've got lots and lots and lots of videos on toxic vaginas out there. So you can look those up on our YouTube, but get the Tampax, get the Always, get the OB, all those things out of your vagina. If your daughters or your granddaughters have horrible cramps and all that, get it out of there, because it's completely destroying their health. So I love the Dot menstrual cup, and I don't have it here. It's at the office. I love the Dot menstrual cup. We sell them at the office. They're phenomenal. Last for 10 years, $34. 10 years. Do you know how much it costs to buy tampons?
And don't they give one to somebody else too?
Every time you buy, I buy a Dot cup, and I buy 12 at a time. They give 12 to a tribe, little girls in Africa who can't go to school when they're having their period. They miss up to 3 months behind the boys because they're having their period. So, which I think is ridiculous. So I buy them. Elizabeth loved her Dot.
Yes, she did.
I have the best picture of her with that Dot cup. Oh my gosh. I always want to use it. And then
use it.
It's beautiful. I'm going to send it to you. It's a gorgeous picture.
I would love it.
And it's phenomenal. Lola is a pretty clean brand as well for feminine products.
Yep.
Lola is great. They used to be only online. Now Walmart sells Lola, Lola, and it's a woman-owned company. Now they do use some cornstarch in their pad part. So, you know, I'm not sensitive to corn, and it is organic corn, they say. So
Lola was on my list.
Lola's on your list? Yeah. Okay, what else is on there?
Let's do 2 more, because I haven't even talked about skincare.
Okay, we got to go. We got to do it. Let's do it.
Okay. We got, oh shoot, where are they at? The Honest Company and L Organic tampons at Target. L Organic.
Okay.
So those are a couple other
Excellent.
options.
Okay.
All right. Skincare and makeup. I am a crunchy advocate. I recommend 1000% crunchy for a toxin-free, high-performance product.
As do I.
Life as an esthetician, I've experienced lots of things. Life as an esthetician, I can sell professional products at a way higher price point and a more income-producing level than this line of products. But I love this line of products because I love the founders. I love the mission. I love the education, which was kind of provided tonight from you. This is where they focus. They're education focused. So skincare is exclusively crunchy for me. Let me tell you, ladies, I know you guys want the fast answer. You want the fast results that retinols and hydroquinone and retin-A's provide. These are toxic ingredients. And so if you will use nourishing ingredients that are considered skin food, it will take you a little longer. It will take your skin a little longer to respond. But when it does, it will last. And that's what I have found with this company. So for my moisturizer, Daylight. Yep. Daylight has got vitamin C and vitamin E in it. It also is, I wanted to just give you some quick sea kelp, jojoba oil, sunflower seed oil, organic. So if anything can be organic in these products, it is. Of course, things of the earth cannot be certified organic, but if they are not organic ingredients and they can't be certified, they're eco-cert. They're gluten-free. They're made in the USA. They're consciously packaged, and they're never satisfied. They're always trying to improve. So this bottle, if Melanie finds a way to make Daylight better, she's going to make it better. She's not going to say, oh, everybody loves it the way it is. She's always improving.
That's right.
Next, we have Clairolight, which is a cross between a toner and a serum. Toners usually strip your skin, leave you feeling dry and tight. This has got plant extracts and fruit extracts, which makes it a little AHA, a little alpha hydroxy. So we have some nice exfoliation. And it also has hyaluronic acid. If you're in my group, you know I preach hyaluronic acid. It's an amazing hydrator. It's naturally in our body, but it's absolutely great for plumping up your skin. I love this, and I use this after I cleanse. Sunlight needs to be, you can mix it with the daylight. It is your non-nano zinc oxide 30 SPF. You don't ever need more than 30 SPF because if anything higher than that you're probably getting some chemicals or some bad ingredients that are going to be penetrating. The Nightlight is our nourishing night cream. So our daylight gets absorbed really quickly. I do recommend that you have a damp face. This is me personally. I feel like water is a great penetrator. So after I either put my Clairlight on or I have a damp face, I will do one pump all over. It gets absorbed so quickly, but don't let the quickness fool you because it is packed with hydration. But at night, we need things that are a little bit more restorative. And so our Nightlight is that. A little bit, again, goes a long way. I like to have my face damp. And listen, ladies, for you guys that are hearing that you shouldn't use products with water in them, let me explain why I love products with water, especially if it's clean, good, sourced water. There are certain botanicals that cannot be in just strictly oil-based product. Your body has lots of pores, and water helps with penetration. Number two, it's really easy to formulate when you're not using water. When you're using water, you have to make sure you have a great preservative system, but you also have the ability to use these botanicals that aren't available with just oil-based. And for me, I think some like sticks that are just oil-based are great for your skin, but not on my face. I want a clean water-based product because I want the botanicals and all the nourishing things. And then our Flawless Foundation.
That's phenomenal.
Which is the best coverage you will ever find. You put it on, it feels lightweight, like you have nothing. It's got amazing coverage. It also has amazing ingredients, and one of which is tremella mushroom, which is phenomenal. So I wanted to give a shout out to our skincare and our makeup.
It's the best there is. And I can tell you, I used Beauty Counter for years and Bare Minerals. And I have a lot of patients who use Beauty Counter. And so if in fact, Mary, and so we're just sharing the truth over here. So what do I tell patients when they say, well, what about Beauty Counter? I use Beauty Counter. I've used Beauty Counter for years. I don't know what to say to them. I say, well, I did too. It didn't kill me, but I don't know. I think Crunchy's cleaner. That's all I say.
Yeah. Well, they do use some ingredients that what I find is, here's the thing. If phenoxyethanol, which is super easy to use in formulations, which is super inexpensive and doesn't smell, if it was something that Melanie thought was clean, we would be using it. So they use some ingredients that I consider controversial.
Okay.
And so, but as far as performance, they're not on the same. Anybody who's used both will tell you that it's not the same category. There's really not competition. The performance level was what Melanie and Kelly were going for. They wanted something that was toxin free completely, and they wanted it had to perform really well.
Yeah, my skin looks better than it's ever looked in my life. In fact, Steve said yesterday, if he's still watching, he said, what are you doing to your skin? I can't tell you how many times during the week people tell me, what are you doing? I'm not doing anything. I mean, I use my collagen from Orthomolecular, and I use my Crunchy and vitamin C oil. I'll put vitamin C oil on my face. Yeah. And hell, mine's probably toxic, the one I'm using, but I don't know. I hope
we'll do
not.
a safe swap. Yes, chocolate sun is safe.
Okay, so somebody asked about sunscreen. So I mean, not sunscreen, self-tanner. Renee did. And so this is what Mary.
Oh, yeah. Now, Earth Mama has one, but the performance is not the same. I love this.
I've never used a self-tanner because I don't trust myself. I'm so fast that I'm afraid I would look like a zebra over there.
And somebody got this and they made a mess of it. So you do need to understand, you need to, in the shower, you need to really exfoliate. I like to put moisturizer on my knees and my ankles and my toes, those areas that are going to absorb it. And then I go over all the areas that aren't, my elbows, knees. So I rub it all in really good. And then this has got lotion on it right here. And then I just might gently go over those because you don't want those orangey. Well, this isn't really orangey, but you want it to all blend. And so massaging it in is very important.
Dang, it smells like chocolate.
Well,
It is called chocolate sun.
It's
That's right.
delicious. I use the number 3. I think it's the dark.
Yeah, dark.
And one coat
I'd be
does me.
scared.
No, it's not. It's good. I mean, look at me. I mean, I'm not tan now, but I mean, like, well, I don't have it on.
How
but I
long
mean,
does it last? Oh,
I'm saying,
good.
you see how white I am, and 3's okay with me, but you got to rub it in, and you can even use this on your face as well.
How long does it take to get it off if you mess it up?
I don't know.
Oh gosh.
You need to have it professionally done, but it lasts me. It just starts to fade. It lasts me 7 to 10 days.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, what else we got to talk about?
I mean,
anything else?
We're out of time.
Nail polish.
Oh,
Just real fast on nail polish because that's a big deal for people. I don't do my nails. It's obvious.
I rarely
It's
do my
terrible.
nails.
So
I
don't know about nail polish. I don't know what's clean.
Well,
what's
it's
not
got
clean.
formalin, it's got toluene, it's super toxic, and there are some good options.
Do you all know, while she's looking for this, some of the sickest patients that I get in my office? The sickest patients many times are nail technicians and hairdressers. All day long, they sit there and they breathe this in. They breathe this in. Their nails, scrubbing or filing, doing all the stuff. They're breathing this in. And then the hairdressers, and they're breathing this in. Here's the nose. Here's the thyroid. Those are Hashimoto's thyroiditis patients, cancer patients, thyroid nodule patients waiting to happen.
Yeah.
Fragrance counter people. I've got several patients who are fragrance counter, who used to work in fragrance counters. Just think about that. They've sprayed crap all over them for decades.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's terrible.
Horrible.
Don't ever put anything near your thyroid. Ever, ever.
So nail polish, Ella and Mila.
Oh, wait.
Wait a second.
Okay. Yeah. Let me type it in. I was ELLA.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Zoya. I'm not going to do this one.
SO.
You can do that.
SOPH and then a little I.
Yeah.
Okay.
And piggy paint for the kids.
Piggy paint. Well,
Yes.
is that not the best name?
And you did Zoya, right?
Yes.
So those are some great places to start. And
Okay.
in those, you want to also get there's organic fingernail polish remover, which is important to use. And take them to get your manicures and pedicures. Take them with you and ask the nail techs to do it and use your polish.
Yeah, they will do that. And you know, something we didn't talk about, and it's a big topic, is hair color.
Yeah.
Is there any safe hair color? I hear it all the time. And I go to a woman who uses fairly clean, and it comes from Amsterdam. I think it's Amsterdam or France. Anyway, I don't know. It's in Europe, but who knows? That stuff from Italy had wheat paste in it. So she uses Cune. I think that's what's used on my hair. I don't know. There's no peroxide or nothing. But still, it's hair color. Here's your hair. Here's your brain. So I worry about it.
Yeah, I do too. I could probably show you something that would blow you away.
What?
I'll show you after we turn the game.
I'm about 70%.
I haven't colored my hair since Corona from here back, so I could show you. Look.
Oh my gosh, you're as gray as I am, but I'm not 100% gray yet. Now, if I was 100% gray, I would let it go. But she said I'm about 70, and that just scares me. But I don't know. I can't imagine getting rid of this red hair right now. I've cleaned everything else up and in the process of it. But here's the thing, people. So you can't be perfect, and you can't live in a bubble, and you can't overwhelm yourself. But here's the thing, and we might get cut off because this only lets you go so long for free, and I don't pay for the big one. Here's the thing. Today I started throwing things out. Well, last week I did. As you run out of your products, right? As I run out of whatever I got over here, my Thieves hand soap, right? I will bring a new product in. Unless you can afford to throw it all out and start from scratch, then, don't stress yourself out. This is not an emergency, right? You've been using these same products for decades. Just one by one, replace it with something clean and research it. That's right. Progress, just one step ahead, right? Live by grace, not perfection. And
you'll shoot yourself in the foot. You're going to get overwhelmed and you'll say, I can't do it. I can't do it all. So you've got to do it one step at a time. Toxin-free roadmap is my page.
Yes.
I would love to add you there where I'll give you more information. We can talk more. But I think we've done all we can do today.
Ladies and gentlemen, Steve, it was good to see you on here. You guys were phenomenal. And Mary and I will go through because there were a whole lot of comments and things. Toxin-free roadmap. I will put the link up here on this right now. But next, Mary, that was amazing.
Thanks.
Thank you. That was a
Thanks
roller
for having
coaster.
me.
Was that not incredible?
This is a passion, right?
It is a passion. And
Yeah.
when you have a passion for something, it's like you don't ever work. You're just constantly learning. And, you know, I feel so sorry for the people who work in a job that's just humdrum, and they don't care. This is why doctors are 20 years behind. They're practicing 20 years behind what the research says because they're overwhelmed and they're tired and they really don't like their job. Many of them don't. And we love what we do, and we're constantly digging. And Mary, the hearts are going like crazy here for you. Look
Thanks for
at that.
having me, girls.
We love her, and we'll do it again for something else as well. But you all reach out to her community, join her community, order from her for Crunchy. I'm a huge fan of it. I mean, I don't make any money from Crunchy. Mary, it's her passion, and I love supporting her. And so give her an order. You've got a link up there to order and all that.
I'll give them a link. Yeah.
Okay. But next week on Sunday night service, you're not going to believe I reached out to Dr. Tara Allen. She owns Female Urology of Nashville. Fun, F-U-N, fun, not neurology. What am I saying? Female Urology of Nashville.
We need a neurologist.
Urology. Down below, Female Urology of Nashville. She is phenomenal. Dr. Allen, Dr. Scarpero, and Dr. Oh gosh, what's the other doctor in there? But Tara's the founding one. She's going to be on here next week with me talking about female urology problems, especially as we get older. Leakage, stress incontinence, urge incontinence, prolapse. Things fall out. Things fall out. As far as we'll go.
We'll find out Sunday what's falling out.
I don't
Stay
have anything
tuned.
falling out. Thank goodness. I don't think. I mean, there's been no action down there for a long time, but nothing's fallen out. I don't think so. But anyway, prolapse, urinary incontinence, lack of libido, lack of sensation, vaginal pain with intercourse. She's going to be talking about it all. Guys, it's going to be phenomenal. And they are the only, I think they're the only all-female owned urology group in the United States.
Wow.
Yeah, it's huge. They're only 3 years old, and I'm so excited to get them on here. So that's going to be fantastic. And then what else? I'm going to have a yard sale at the office of all my clothes and everything. Not all my clothes, but a lot of my clothes. Everything is going to go towards American Foundation for Suicide Prevention, which is our big walk is coming up. So I'm going to do that at the office. And don't forget, we have free delivery on Monday and Wednesday as well. You can email the office store at DaniWilliamson.com. And we're having to sell all of our yoni chairs and the herbs because my malpractice insurance dropped me because I yoni steam. And so I had to go with Lloyd's of London at 3 times what I already pay. And so we're having to get out of the yoni steaming business, and we're going to put those for sale. If anybody wants beautifully handmade, gorgeous yoni steaming chairs, if you want to start your own business. I know it's
without
sad.
insurance.
It's sad. I paid a fortune for those to have them handmade. But guys, appreciate you, Mary. Mary, appreciate you. You have absolutely rocked these ladies' world tonight. Don't you all love her?
Thanks for having me.
She's the best there is. All right. We love you, Mary. Okay. We're going to put her link up to Facebook on here. It's Toxin-Free Roadmap. I can't get the actual link because I don't know. You have to type all that stuff in, but it's Toxin-Free
You got it.
Road Map. Go join her group because you are going to be blown away. And this list is on there, by the way.
Yeah, I have a toxin-free master list. It's in the announcements, so everybody has access to what we shared and more.
Okay. We love you guys.
Bye.